So what I have here is the brand new DJI Flip, and in today's video I want to go through everything that you get in the RC2 combo, the Fly More combo with the RC2 controller, to see what we get for $779 US or 809 euros. So when you get the Fly More combo, you will also get this shoulder bag here to carry around the drone, the controller, the batteries, and all the accessories you might need, like spare propellers, a charging cable, the Phillips screwdriver, and also some ND filters when those become available. Now, opening the bag here, we have a charging hub with 2 extra batteries, which you get with the Fly More combo. And if you ask me, it's always better to pay a little bit extra for some extra batteries and a dedicated remote controller, which will unlock the full potential of what the DJI Flip can do. Even though this is a self-flying AI drone that can be used with and without a remote and even without a smartphone, there might be those times you wish to fly manually with the RC2 controller. And with the RC2, you'll not only be able to use all the features like cruise control, panorama, point of interest, and master shots, but you will also be able to fly longer distances. And it also does help that the RC2 controller has a built-in screen. So when it comes to the RC2 controller here, this has a screen brightness of 700 nits. So even in sunny environments, you will be able to see most of what's going on the screen. Now, additional features to the RC2 controller is separate micro SD card slots. Even though you might not be doing a lot of screen recording, which I do here on this channel to illustrate like the best settings and how to set everything up, this is a really nice slot and a really nice space to store an extra SD card, just in case the current one that you're using with the DJI Flip has filled up. You can easily swap it over to the one that you store on the RC2 controller. Now, I also have a dedicated video on the RC controllers here, which I will leave down below, and in that video I go through everything there is to know about the RC2 controller and also the hidden features, so make sure to go and check that video after this one if you want to learn a little bit more about the RC controller, and if this is something that you are questioning or maybe on the fence of getting that combo with this one because you don't know the possibilities and the limitations. So make sure to check out that video as well. Now, when it comes to the batteries of the DJI Flip here, these batteries are 3110 milliamp hour batteries, which will give us about 31 minutes of flight time, give or take the environment you're flying in and how far you fly. So basically, the longer you fly, the less active cinematic flight time you'll get because of the battery needed to return back to the home base. So my best recommendation is to always get as close to where you want to film and the area you want to film, which will both maximize the flight time you get and also the safety because you will maintain visual line of sight. Now, then we have the DJI Flip itself, and straight out of the box, this looks like something's taken straight out of a Star Wars movie. So it has a foldable design here, and how this works is basically when you unfold the drone, it will automatically power on and be ready for action. And whenever you're done with your flight, you can just fold it up and it will automatically power itself off after 5 seconds, which is pretty useful.
Aircraft will power off in 5 seconds. Press any button on aircraft to cancel.
And looking at the size here and comparing this to the Mini 4 Pro and the DJI Neo, this has a slightly bigger form factor because it has these secure prop guards. So compared to the Mini 4 Pro, the DJI Flip is bigger when it's unfolded. And compared to the DJI Neo, the differences here are even more noticeable. However, because this can fold, as you can see here, and also be flown without a controller, so you don't necessarily need the RC2 controller or the RC3 controller, it's not as big as it looks. And I had no issues putting this in my pocket or my jacket, which is one of the reasons you might want to get a drone like this, because it's really convenient to travel with. Now, when it comes to additional accessories you also get 3 sets of spare propellers, a charging cable, and also the Phillips screwdriver for changing the propellers, just in case you crash it and you need to replace some of the propellers, or like after 6 months, I always recommend that you change the propellers because of wear and tear. So basically, you get everything you need to get started, which is fantastic with these Fly More combos. And also we get the extra batteries and the charging hub, so you can charge 2 batteries Once you fly one, you can easily connect a power bank to this and it will charge your batteries. And once you swap out the empty battery, you can just put the empty one to charge again, and you just continue that roll, and you will always have a battery available for your flight. And the 31 minutes, of course, is helping a lot, especially if you're coming from the DJI Neo. I would say for the price, I can almost guarantee you that this is going to be DJI's top selling drone this year as of 2025. And honestly, between this and the Mini 4 Pro, even though the Mini 4 Pro has features like waypoints, active track, the cruise control, which this also has by the way, but also full 360 avoidance sensors and all the features from the bigger and more expensive drones, the Flip is much easier to use, it's much more beginner friendly, and the image quality is almost identical to the Mini 4 Pro. If not, you can always tweak it to get the similar look as you get with the Mini 4 Pro. And it also has the same 1/1.3 inch CMOS sensor and a fixed f1.7 aperture for amazing low light videos, even though it doesn't have a dedicated low light video mode like the Mini 4 Pro has. So I was using this on New Year's Eve to capture the fireworks, and the image looks just outstanding. And we also have 48 megapixel photos, and we can do panoramas with the Flip as well. So if you want to learn everything there is to know about the DJI Flip and how to fully utilize it, how to fly with and without a remote, and how to set it up and get the best possible image quality when using your smartphone, make sure to check out my in-depth beginner's guide down below. But mainly, this was just a quick video to show you what's included in the Fly More combo and what you get for $779 or 809 euros. Is the Flip something that I would recommend getting if this is going to be your first drone ever? 110%, because it is a mixed hybrid drone between the Mini 4 Pro and the DJI Neo, so you get the versatility from the DJI Neo and the capabilities of the Mini 4 Pro. If you ask me, this is a no-brainer. But I do want to know your opinion, so let me know in the comments below, and also make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss my comparison video between the DJI Flip, the Neo, and the Mini 4 Pro. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.